area, grade D. Film before a live audience. Right. Question 1. Start with a nice straightforward shape. We're going to start with a rectangle. And the key thing that I've found that young people, many young people, pupils and students, confuse is the perimeter. They confuse it with the area. Right, draw this rectangle. It's not to scale. Could you write down the base? It's 11 centimeters, and the height is 4 centimeters. And the first thing we're going to find is the perimeter. Now, the perimeter is the distance all the way round the shape. So the perimeter equals 11 centimeters, add 4 is 15. This length's not written in, but it's the same because it's a rectangle. It's the same as the one below. So 11 add 4 is 15, add 11, 26. And this length here, the height, is again 4 to give us 30 centimeters. Notice the units, we've added them, so it remains centimeters. You only get powers when you multiply. Now the area. The area is the amount of space in the shape. Now, I like to be cross-curricular, so I'm going to introduce you to probably the only thing there is to know about art, is that you mustn't, when you colour in, you mustn't go over the lines. Right? That gets you a grade B. Right, now, the area is the amount of space inside the shape. We find that out by multiplying the base, 11, times the height, which is this side, 4. 11 times 4 is 44. Centimeters times centimeters is centimeters to the power 2, or centimeters squared. Right, now, that was just a reminder. Most of you that have got a chance of getting a grade C will have already known that. Let's look at a harder shape. I want you to copy down this diagram. It's not to scale. For those that are using this for revision, I seriously recommend that rather than just watch this video, you have pen and paper handy and draw and write down with me. Right, just a reminder again, first we find the perimeter. That's the distance round. So it's 9 centimeters, add 9 is 18, add 12 centimeters gives us the distance around the shape, the perimeter, is 30 centimeters. Now, to find the area, it's the amount of space within the shape, we multiply the base times the height, 12 times 5. Exactly the same method we use for the rectangle. But because it's a triangle, we halve it. So it's 12 times 5, 60, halved, 30. Centimeters times centimeters, centimeters squared. Now, let's look at a shape that all too often is not taught to pupils. This shape here. You can write on all the measurements. Again, it's not to scale. Give me a moment to copy it down. Does anybody in the audience know what's the name of that shape?
The audience.
Right, does anybody know what's the name of that shape? It's quadrilateral, yeah, it's a four-sided shape, but it's a special type of quadrilateral. Begins with T then.
So,
No, it's not triangle, it's a three-sided shape.
trapezium.
Well done. Trapezium. Right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the perimeter. That's the easy bit. So that's 12 centimeters. Add 8 is 20. Add 12, 32. Add 20. 20, 32, add 20 is 52 centimeters. I think there. Now, the area. That's the amount of space. It's a four-sided shape, so we're going to use base times height. But here's our problem. What do I use for the base? Do I use 20 centimeters? If I did use 20 centimeters, I would find the area of this shape here. If I use 20 times 10, I'd find the area of that rectangle, which is too big. Right, let's have a look what happens if we use 8 as the base. If we used 8 as the base, I'm finding the area of this rectangle here, which is too small. Now, it's not 10.
12.
No.
13.
Right, stop there. Stop there. Stop there. We don't guess. Let's think logically. 20 was too big, 8's too small. So what we use is the distance halfway in between. What's halfway in between 20 and 8? No, not 15. Halfway between 20 and 8. 14. Now the way to find what's halfway between two numbers is add them together. 20 add 8 is 28, and then halve it. So we're going to use, as the base, our base measurement, we're going to use 14 centimeters, which is exactly halfway between 20, which is too big, and 8, which is too small. So we do base of 14 times 10. 14 times 10, 140 centimeters times centimeters, centimeters squared. Right. Now, what I'd like you to do is I'm going to copy these down as I do it. I'm going to put 3 more shapes up here. I want you to find both the perimeter and the area. We'll look another day at the more complex shapes. Draw the diagrams in the exam. You will draw particular shape questions. So it's good that we get the practice in. Maths is very much a hands-on subject. What does that mean? It means that you can't, or you'll find it very difficult to pass a maths exam unless you write and draw. You can't just watch a video or read a book. You have to have a pen in your hand, unless you're a very unusual individual.
Oh, unusual thing.
So is mine.
Right, if you're watching on YouTube, just pause now. Right. Let's go through the answers now. Question 4. The perimeter, the distance around, is 42 centimeters. Fine. The area, the amount of space in the shape, 15 times 6, 90 centimeters squared. Now, triangle, perimeter, distance around, 9 centimeters.
8 centimeters, not 22. Hey. How do you get 4 and a half and 22? That's messed up the whole video.
Stop. You're right, it has. So, 9 centimeters. Let's go through this. There were some queries about what the perimeter is. 9 centimeters, add 9 is 18, add 4 is 22. So the perimeter is 22 centimeters. Now the area, you do base times height, just close this down, base times height, 4 times 7, 28, then halve it, 14 centimetres times centimetres squared. Right, just go through that again. Some of the basic rules of the classroom being forgotten by the audience. 4 times 7, 28, halve it, 14 centimetres squared. Now, question 6. Let's just go through this. It's a perimeter. So it's going to be 20 centimetres, add 4, that's 24, add another 20 is 44, add 16, whoops a daisy, went a bit awry there, let's try that again. 44 add 16, 60 centimetres. Now, let's just go through base times height. The height is 12, so we're okay there. Nothing untoward, nothing complicated. But we've got 2 bases, it seems. Do we use 4 or 16? But as we said earlier, we can't use either. One would give us too great an area, one too small. So we use the number halfway in between. 16 add 4 is 20, half it 10. So halfway in between 16 and 4 is 10. So the area is 10 times 12, 120 centimetres squared. Okay, thank you for listening. Sorry it's been interrupted. We'll try and improve the quality of our audience for our next recording.